Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into the juicy world of Am I the A-hole Reddit posts. Let's explore some crazy posts and decide who's in the right and who is in fact an a-hole. Grab a snack and let's get started. Okay, we have some Bridezilla stories again today. Our first post is from MiddleOK6844 and they said how to handle the post-Bridezilla warpath and what it's done to our friendship. Okay. Hi everyone, I was a bridesmaid for a friend's wedding last fall. We've been close friends for a decade, but that started to dwindle even before she asked me to be a bridesmaid. The original commitment she asked for ended up growing significantly throughout the process and cost over 5k for me alone. I hope you earn a lot of money, OP, because if you don't, spending that amount of money on somebody who your friendship was already dwindling to begin with, that's crazy. Just crazy. Okay, this included a destination wedding and bachelorette. We left the country for the bachelorette. 2 dresses with alterations, accommodation, travel, wanting us there early, etc. The wedding was held in the US, across the country. No one from her side paid a dime for the bridesmaids. Not makeup and hair, not accommodation, nothing. Well, that's crap, isn't it? Like, babe, why did you even do the wedding? Like, I would have dropped out before it got to that stage. Ooh, okay. This wedding also came with a huge mental and emotional toll, with crowdsourcing of decisions in the bridesmaid group chat for every decision, or wanting endless validation from us daily. Yeah, this is like the definition of a bridezilla. What a psychopath. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. If I was supposed to be a bridesmaid in my friend's wedding and this is what happened, I'd just drop out like that. No, I don't put up with that much crap. I don't. I did try to talk to the bride about how expensive things had gotten, but she dismissed me. 2 days before the wedding, the bride decided she wanted us to come earlier to rehearsal than originally planned. I had a very important work call at that time. I'd scheduled around her original itinerary. When I informed her I'd be 15 minutes late because of this, she said, "No work calls, I own you for these 3 days." That's how I would have responded. I hope you took your work call. Like, you better have taken that work call, because she can go screw herself. Oh my god. Honest to God, how do these people think they can get away with it? I'm getting angry. I don't know this woman and I'm getting angry. That's crazy. Now, post-wedding, I don't want to be her friend. Yeah. It feels like our friendship immediately broke in that moment. I'm not surprised. She keeps texting me and in the bridesmaid group chat and I just don't answer. I guess I don't know what to say to her that would be productive, or if I'm maybe being too quick to cut her off. I've been known to cut off friends very quickly. Any advice here? Am I being too harsh? Should I just move on? Okay. She sounds awful. She sounds like an absolutely terrible human being, and I cannot blame you for wanting to cut ties with her, honestly. I don't know why you didn't do it earlier. I would have refused to turn up to that wedding if she spoke to me that way. I think it depends in some ways. If maybe you earn a lot of money, so 5k isn't actually that big of a chunk for you, then that does make a difference. Armadillo Days said, "I didn't want to ruin your special moment as the centre of the universe, so I waited. But you must know you used up all the goodwill, kindness and friendship between us. Please be happy in your new life and don't contact me further." Okay. So I'm assuming that that's a response, a suggestion for a response to send her. So this person clearly agrees that you don't need to be in that person's life. She sounds like an awful friend. Danny MW replied and said, "Well said. OP, I'm sad for you. 5k on someone who doesn't appreciate it, on top of trying to destroy your job which earned you that money. Just very sad." Yeah, honest she just sounds like a truly horrible person, and I think you need to just get rid of her. You don't need people like that in your life, you know? I don't care if it was her wedding. There's no excuse to be such an awful person, no. Oh, Pete, she's a bridezilla. Get the heck out of there. Just, yeah, get rid of her. Get rid of her. We don't need her. No. Okay, our next bridezilla story is from Pyro Ray. A forming bridezilla, ? One of my best friends proposed to his partner a few months ago. I'm so happy for him as they seem to have fun together. However, since meeting his partner when they started dating a year prior to the engagement, me and 3 of his other close friends have disliked his partner as she is very controlling, and we always see my friend not sticking up for himself, just doing as she says. He seems happy enough, they live together and have a dog together. She's been asking him for kids since the first month they started dating, so I presume that's not far off. Okay, I mean, it's hard to judge how your friend's relationship's going because you don't see the ins and outs of it. You're only going to hear his side of the story, his complaints and how he's feeling. He's not going to admit if he's being an absolute douchebag to his partner at certain times, so it's hard for you to see what the actual dynamics of the relationship are, but I can understand why you're concerned. They are hosting a belated engagement party this month, but the bride-to-be has become even more controlling, whereby she has to meet all of the guests plus ones at a double date before she'll allow them to come. This means my partner of 6 months isn't allowed to attend, but as it's also my birthday that day, me and him are going out afterwards, and so are getting food beforehand because she refuses to put him on the catering, instead making him wait in the bar area. Okay, I changed my mind. It does seem like she's a bit of an arsehole. Yeah, that's really controlling. This is just the engagement party, right? So if she's going to be this bad at the engagement party, then I'm going to assume she's going to be a complete bridezilla when it comes to the actual wedding. If she's not going to allow your partner at the engagement party, she's probably not going to allow him at the wedding either. And I'm sure she's going to be really angry that you're going to eat before the party. It's fair enough she doesn't want him to attend since it's her party, but I asked months ago and she told me to ask again the month of the party, to which he has already had to put in his request for days off before she decided he wasn't allowed to come. The wedding is in 2.5 years. Is this bride-to-be showing signs of an emerging bridezilla? Okay, I mean, if the wedding's in 2.5 years, then your partner probably will be allowed to come, actually, because if they stay together and you and your partner stay together, you would think that she'd be able to meet him at least a few times before then. But yeah, this woman sounds like a crazy lady. Like, I'm not surprised you don't like her. I'm not surprised you're worried about your friend being in a relationship with her either. She sounds really difficult. Not my kind of person, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what the other people had to say. Susan M. Schwartz said she sounds insecure and trying to control to reassure herself. Pyro Ray OP replied, yeah, it's quite sad that especially regarding the groom's friends, he isn't really getting a say, at least not the final decision. Hopefully she starts feeling more secure. Yeah, it could be that she's insecure. Quite often, you know, a lot of women, we feel insecure about things and it comes out really in not very nice ways. It makes us look kind of horrible to other people, the way that we act. But if she's ready to be in a long-term commitment, married, she wants to have kids, then I think she needs to grow up and learn how to act like a decent human being before she does all of that. DMO Wad said, why would you even consider for a moment attending an event like this? Tell your friend you fully support him, but you cannot attend a party and have your partner sit out in a room by himself and wait on you. It's your birthday, go out and have fun and forget about the damn party. And it doesn't sound like it's going to get better. Also, I'm assuming you're a female. I might be wrong, but if that is correct and she's never going to be okay with you being around her fiancé because she's definitely got insecurity issues. Yeah, okay. yeah, that's quite valid. Yeah, it's your birthday. Like, if she's not going to let your partner come to the party, then you don't go to the party. I know you probably want to support your friend and it's not his fault, but at the end of the day, if he isn't willing to stand up for you being there, then he's got to expect you to not turn up. If he really wants you there, then he should insist that you and your partner can both go and stand up to his fiancé. And yeah, if you are female, she probably is going to be really insecure about you being around her fiancé, because she sounds like the kind of woman that would have serious insecurity issues. But I feel really bad for you, OP. I feel like this woman's going to definitely come between you and your friend, and I hope that he sees sense before he actually marries her, or I hope that she changes and doesn't turn out to be as horrible as we're all thinking. But given the information we've been given so far, I'm going to say she's definitely a future Bridezilla in the making, and you need to avoid that situation as best as you can. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. What did you think of the post we discussed today? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.